Hello, and welcome to the Dyson Live Labor Day shopping event. My name is Becca Thompson, and I'm a Dyson expert and your host today. This is one of my favorite shows we do each year because I think it's a great way to get ready for going back to school and the fall season. And of course, because of the amazing deals. Are you ready for this? This year, we are offering up to $220 in savings on the machines I'm going to show you today. And as a special gift, just for viewing the show, you'll get an additional 10% off the machines featured when you use the code Dyson10 at checkout. This code's going to be valid through Monday, September 2nd at 11:59 p.m. Eastern. If you're shopping for a new vacuum for yourself, or maybe an air purifier for your child away at college, or maybe you've got a wedding coming up and you want a great wedding gift, you're going to want to stay tuned. Supplies are limited tonight, so if you love something, consider getting it into your Dyson.com cart while you still can. Now, speaking of your Dyson.com cart, hit that like button if you've watched a Dyson Live before and you know how the show works. Amazing. Welcome back. And welcome to those of you who are joining us for the first time. For those of you who are new, I just want to give you some quick tips for how things work. You will see some machine icons on your screen throughout the show, and those are really helpful links to help you learn more about the product and add it to your cart. And when you do buy directly from Dyson, not only are some of the machines I'm going to show you tonight exclusive to Dyson or in an exclusive color, but you'll also receive free shipping and free returns and a 30-day money-back guarantee, and as well as some buy now, pay later options. Lastly, my fellow Dyson experts are standing by in the chat to answer your questions live and make sure you get all the details about the show. They're really looking forward to helping you out tonight. And if you don't have a question and you still want to interact, then just like you saw earlier, feel free to hit that like button at any point. It's always a great way for me to see what machines you are liking. Okay, should we get started? Now, you may have seen that I'm standing in what we are kind of lovingly calling our Dyson mudroom today. And it's one of 3 spaces we've created to give you an idea of how you can use Dyson throughout your home. And I've had a little help today getting some of these rooms ready to demonstrate our machines. As you can see, Jackson and Evie came in. Maybe they're coming back from a typical day at school or an afternoon practice. Those everyday things, those everyday moments can really track in some debris to a high traffic area like your mudroom. So I'm looking now and I can see I've got some dust, some dirt. I've got some pet hair back here. A little bit of Evie's project has fallen on the floor. And what's great, I'm not stressed about it because I've got the Dyson V8 Absolute cordless vacuum. It's in silver and it's super versatile and lightweight, really easy to pick up and clean up this mess right here. There you go. Mess all picked up. Now this is in the wand mode with the motor bar cleaner head attached. And then what's great is the dog hair back here, maybe not so easy with a wand. So I can just pop off the wand, leave it here. And I've got our hair screw tool, which is a great tool to just click back on, and I can easily take care of that dog hair. This has detangling vanes on it, so if you have long hair, you have a pet with a lot of hair, it's not going to get tangled around the brush bar. It's sent straight to the bin, so you're not messing with an extra mess to have to pick up. Then I can just pop this back off, put it back on the wand, and all done. All done with all that mess very easily. So you can see it's very adaptable to different spaces. And that's one of the reasons I really like having the V8 Absolute and suggest maybe a mudroom for it. Because, you know, if your mudroom's next to the garage or maybe where you store your stroller, it's easy to just take it out there, clean up the car after a road trip or after your toddler destroys the stroller and get everything back to new. And if you've never had a cordless vacuum, this is going to be such a game changer. No cord to deal with, no outlet you need to find. You can just get 40 minutes of runtime, and only from Dyson. What's great about getting it from Dyson is this is going to have added HEPA filtration and an additional cleaner head for hard floors. Now, right now, the Dyson V8 is $220 off, which makes it just $299 for a limited time. And I can't think of a better gift for maybe a graduate or a newlywed couple you might be shopping for to really get them started on that new journey in their new home or their new apartment. Now, if you want to get this machine, all you have to do is click on it, the icon in your screen to learn more about it, get some more details. then right from there, you can add it to your cart. And when you're there, don't forget that additional 10% off you get just for watching right now. All you have to do is use code Dyson10 at checkout. Now hit that like button if you think the V8 Absolute might be right for you. All right, well, the next room I want to show you in this house is where I know a lot of us spend a lot of time, so let's go check it out. Here we are in the living room. Now, just like we can see with Jackson and Evie earlier, this is a place that families like to hang out, relax, play, games, read a book. Maybe you have a dog or a cat you curl up with if you don't have kids. And this is a place that we spend a lot of time in, which is naturally going to lead to a little bit more debris, the occasional spill. I mean, hit that like button if you can relate to your living room maybe being one of the messier places in your house. Okay, see a bunch of likes. And I can see that I myself here have a couple of different messes I need to clean up in here. Some popcorn pieces, a little dog hair. I've even got a spilled smoothie. And it's really not going to be a problem because right here, I've got the Dyson V15S Detect Submarine Absolute Wet and Dry Vacuum Cleaner. And this is our powerful V15 machine that now washes hard floors, which means it comes with 3 cleaner heads. And the first one I want to show you is the wet roller cleaner head, and it's already attached, but let me get this glass out of the way. And I want to show you how it works to clean up this smoothie with no problem. Okay, here we go. Okay, I don't know if that could have been easier. I love the sound it makes. One pass down, one pass back, smoothie's gone. Okay, and everything it picks up is continuously extracted from the roller, which means with each rotation, it's kind of squeezing out the dirty water, so you're always cleaning with clean water. And with this one water tank, it can clean over 1,000 square feet, which is very impressive. All right, smoothie's gone. We got the next mess to move on to, so that means I need to move on to the next cleaner head. So I'm gonna pop off the wet roller cleaner head right here. And then this cleaner head is our powerful digital motor bar cleaner head. And it is engineered to intelligently adapt power across different floor types. So go from carpet to hard floors without you needing to do anything. All right, let's clean up this popcorn. Get that last piece. All right, popcorn done, which means this cleaner head is also done. And I am going to switch to the next one. Oh, but before I do, I want to mention that inside this cleaner head is our anti-tangle technology. So if you have pets or if you have long hair yourself, what's going to happen when this cleans up hair is it's not going to get wrapped around the brush bar like some vacuum cleaners do. It's going to send it directly to the bin so you're not dealing with it twice. Okay, so motor bar cleaner head done. And our last one is our fluffy optic cleaner head. And if I was just looking with my eyes, I'd say we were pretty much done. But what this machine does is shows you what you can't see hidden on your floors. So really microscopic debris. It's going to help illuminate that. So let's head over here and see what I might have missed. There we go. Look at all that. That light just brings it to life. I even see a popcorn over here. Let's grab that. Okay, made really easy work of that. And what I love about this machine is it kind of makes me think of playing a video game when that light turns on, when you see what you didn't see. And I can really see my kids being interested in helping and cleaning up when they use this cleaner head. So those are our 3 cleaner heads that help clean up 3 very different messes very easily. And again, this is the V15S Detect Submarine Absolute. It's kind of like a 3-in-1 tool. Imagine if you've got a utility closet and you've got 3 different tools to clean up these kinds of messes. You can get down to just one, get more space back in your utility closet. And this is going to give you up to 60 minutes of runtime. And currently, this machine is $150 off while supplies last. And only when you buy from Dyson is this machine going to come with HEPA filtration and a built-in dusting and crevice tool. And only from Dyson are you going to be able to get it in this exclusive gold color. Now, the other machine I want to talk to you about in this room is the Dyson Purifier Big and Quiet Formaldehyde. It's in this beautiful Prussian blue and gold. And I highly recommend having any Dyson Purifier in your common living space, especially if you have a larger home or a more open floor plan. You can just set it in auto mode and then forget it, go about your day. You can see Jackson and Evie don't even know it's there. And that's because it's been acoustically engineered to operate quietly, even at its highest power setting. But what's great is that while you go about your day playing games, doing homework, it's busy capturing pollutant particles, gases, odors, and allergens for a cleaner, healthier home environment. Now, any Dyson Purifier is great, but what I particularly like about having the Dyson Purifier big and quiet formaldehyde in a space like this is it can project air over 32 feet and purify large spaces quietly. It's also able to detect and destroy formaldehyde released from household items permanently. And formaldehyde, if you're not familiar, is released from many common household things. Things like our furniture, our insulation, textiles, paint, wallpaper. This machine is really cool. It has our most advanced suite of sensors that interact with a unique algorithm, cross-checking data every second to automatically detect pollutants and report live results on the LCD screen or on the My Dyson app. And speaking of the My Dyson app, when you connect this machine to the app on your smart device, it's going to allow you to control and monitor your air quality from anywhere. Go on a trip, you'll be able to log in, see what your air quality is doing at home. And you can even set it up to use voice control. Now, one last thing I want to note is that the Dyson Purifier Big and Quiet Formaldehyde does have big in its name, but it's also been designed smartly with discrete hidden wheels designed for hard surfaces. So if you want to move it around, don't worry. This is one hand. I can get it to a different space. No problem. The Dyson Purifier Big and Quiet Formaldehyde in Prussian blue and gold is currently $200 off while supplies last. And this is a really big deal because this is the first time this machine has ever had any reduction in price. But on top of that, don't forget you get that additional 10% off machines featured tonight when you use code Dyson10 at checkout. So a really exciting day. If you've been waiting to purchase the Big and Quiet Formaldehyde, this is probably your sign. It's a very big amount of savings to take advantage of. And I really love these two machines together in a busy space like this living room. This makes it very easy to maintain and keep a cleaner, healthy environment in such a busy living space like a living room. A couple of clicks, you can clean a bunch of different types of spills, wet messes with the Dyson V15S Detect Submarine Absolute. And then with a touch of a button, I can automatically purify the air with the Dyson Purifier Big and Quiet Formaldehyde. And both of these machines, like I said, are only available from Dyson. So we started out in our mudroom. We've finished up in our living room. Everything's looking good. Let's go to the next space in our house and check out what's going on over there. Okay, this is what we are calling our multi-purpose space. Maybe you have a hangout space or a playroom on your second floor. This might look familiar to you. And I mentioned the second floor because if you need a vacuum to go up and down the stairs, then you're going to want something light, right? Well, this is our lightest intelligent cordless vacuum. This is the Dyson V12 Detect Slim. It's 5.22 pounds, which is lighter than any of my children when they were born, so very light. It's also slim. So if you want to keep it on the second floor where you may not have the same space as a utility closet on your first floor, it's going to fit really nicely. And this is also a great vacuum if you live in a smaller home or an apartment for the same reasons. The next feature I want to show you is what makes it a Dyson owner favorite. Now that is this big red button here. It's the single on-off button, and you can press it once as opposed to having to hold down a trigger to keep the machine going. If you see here, Jackson is using this machine earlier, and this machine is lightweight and easy enough with that on-off button to make it super easy for even him to handle a mess in his playroom. He can swap hands, easily navigate obstacles. And you can also see that he's got the fluffy optic cleaner head on. And that's what I showed you with the V15S Detect Submarine Absolute. And what's that's doing is illuminating the invisible dust even Jackson can't see. So he's not missing a thing. And I'm looking at the floor right now, and Jackson and the V12 Detect Slim did such a great job cleaning up that mess. I want you all to hit that like button for Jackson. Great job, Jackson. Now, this machine is going to give you up to 60 minutes of runtime, so plenty of time to tackle the other rooms in your upstairs or your apartment. And it intelligently adapts suction based on the volume of debris picked up. It's a really smart machine. Now, this machine, if you want to hear the dollar off, is currently $200 off during our Labor Day event. And it's only available from Dyson. All you have to do is click that icon on your screen to learn more about it and then add it to your Dyson.com cart. The last two machines I have to show you in this space are, let me get it right, the Dyson Purifier Cool Gen 1 right here. It's a little taller. And then you have the Dyson Purifier Hot Plus Cool Gen 1. Here, it's a little bit shorter. And these are both in the black nickel color, which I really love because I think no matter what your design aesthetic is, they really fit in nicely in whatever room you decide to put them in. Now, these are purifying fans that are going to automatically sense, capture, and trap pollutants. They can remove 99.97% of particles as small as 0.3 microns. That's so small. Those are like the microscopic things you can't even see floating around in your air. And like the name says, this machine is going to purify and cool you. And this machine purifies, heats, and cools you. So slight difference there. And neither of these machines have the My Dyson app I talked about earlier with the big and quiet. But you can see they have their LCD screens going, and that's going to be a wealth of information on your air quality. So you're not really missing out on too much by not having the My Dyson app. There's a lot of information on that LCD screen. And that's one of the reasons I like either of these machines for a room like this. They're a little simpler, maybe for a second room in your house or an area on the second floor where you tend to track in less pollutants from your outdoors. And if you are putting it on the second floor where heat tends to rise, both machines, like I said, have the feature to cool you like a fan. So kind of can make it a little more comfortable in warmer months. And you can see both of them have these magnetic remotes that just attach to the top. And that makes it really easy to change the settings whenever you want to. I think Evie was in here earlier playing. Maybe she wanted a little more airflow, so she was able to change the oscillation. It goes from anywhere from 45 degrees, 180 degrees, all the way up to 350 degrees to really get the air going in the room. So Evie, a third grader, was able to do that no problem. So the oscillation button is right here. It's kind of two opposing facing arrows. Really easy to just hit that and get that in the circulation you want. And another button I want to point out while we're right here is this sort of crescent moon. And I took this from the wrong machine, but is this crescent moon right here. And that is going to let you change the machine into night mode. And what night mode is simply is a dimmer LCD screen, and it puts the machine in its quietest setting. So maybe if you have it by your bed and you want to go to sleep, it's going to be less disturbing at night to have sort of that noise or the light from the screen. Or what I thought of when we're in a room like this is maybe you want to have movie night. So using that nighttime mode is a great option for a space like this. So not to distract from the film you're watching. Now hit that like button if you and your partner maybe sleep at different temperatures. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of likes. So same here. I run colder than my husband. So one thing that I love about the Purifier Hot Plus Cool Gen 1 right here is that I can kind of move this to my side of the bed at night. And you can see it's really easy to just, I'm at 69 here. Maybe I want to be super cozy. I'm going to go to 75. And without hesitation, I've got warm heat coming out of here. I can curl up with a book on a colder night and feel really cozy. And it's not going to disturb my husband on his side of the bed. So can really keep the peace, which if you are shopping for an engaged couple might be a great thing to think about. Both of these machines have built-in thermostats, and those are going to help maintain your ideal temperature. And while that's happening, air multiplier technology is projecting purified air throughout your whole room, which again, some really nice peace of mind to help you sleep better. Now, for the dollar off, this is again the Dyson Purifier Cool Gen 1, and it is currently $130 off right now. And then here you have the Dyson Purifier Hot Plus Cool Gen 1, and that is currently $100 off while supplies last. And these are some of our owners' favorite machines. So we're expecting our stock to go kind of fast. So make sure to add them to your cart if you're thinking you or maybe a recent grad or a newlywed couple could get a lot of use out of a machine like this. I hope you got a lot of good ideas for how these purifiers or maybe how the Dyson V12 Detect Slim could work for a space like this in your home, or maybe a different space that maybe gave you some ideas. So don't forget, all of these machines, that you've seen today in this room right now are eligible for that extra 10% off just for viewers tonight. You're going to type in the code Dyson10 at checkout. And when you buy directly from Dyson, I want to remind you that you're going to get free shipping, free returns, a 30-day money-back guarantee, and pay by installment option. So huge benefit to buying from Dyson.com. And I know, I showed you a lot of machines today. I showed you a couple cordless vacuums that give you versatile cleaning options. I've shown you purifying fans that help you clean the air. I know it was a lot to take in, but as you start to get back into your fall routine or you head back to school, I hope you got an idea of how a lot of these machines can make your life a little easier, a little more efficient. And don't forget that on top of all the savings I mentioned for each machine, which was some pretty big savings, you're going to get an additional 10% off any of the machines featured here today if you use the code Dyson10 at checkout. That code is going to be valid from now until Monday, September 2nd at 11:59 p.m. Eastern. So right at the dot. If you love something, again, don't wait. The supplies are limited. This is a great time to buy. And what's great is that when you do buy from Dyson.com, you're going to receive free shipping and returns, a 30-day money-back guarantee, and buy now, pay later options. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for hitting that like button. It's my favorite feature. And thank you for asking our experts questions. They had a great time tonight. You were such a fun group. I hope you have a wonderful start to your fall season and have a great night. Goodbye.